Seth Lugo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Now to bat, A.J. Pollock. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
No strike.
Now it's 2-0.
No strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Bullet back up the middle. Nimmo is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Now a flare out to left center. Left fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Smith is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to dig in, Jose Peraza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
And he fouls this one off. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave 1. Still down 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jeff McNeil is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey!
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager.
That's a ball.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball. Down.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too, when you come in facing guys.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So here is Will Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Betts on third. Seager at second. Muncy is over at first with 1 away. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now back, third baseman, Justin.
So now into the box is Justin Turner. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count. Here it is. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
And he watches a called strike as this one
One ball,
bears
one
in on him.
strike.
1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
High and deep to right. Back goes Betts. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Blake Trinan is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 49, Blake Trinan. Third baseman, number 1, Jonathan
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out.
center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Well, that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. The potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's pitched out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now the sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Here's another 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 8 full here in Game 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Dylan Betances will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Dylan. That's a 6.
all set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. First offering.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
McNeil will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. Betances is ready. Here it is. Fouled off. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Matt Beatty gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Matt Beatty.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hitters count. The pitch.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Star Gratterall enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yellen. That's upset.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-0. James McCann would be next. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Shot back up the middle. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. Into the box, James McCann. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this.